everyone, welcome back to A-Town Live.
Starting off this week, we have Ryan and Evan giving us a video on boys basketball.
Yeah, I'm excited for the season. We have a really promising team.
Despite the pandemic, I feel very confident about this season. Unfortunately, we had to shut down for 2 weeks, lost our first game. However, our second game, we played a really tough team and we were able to fight back and we became victorious. We have a lot of talented players on our team. They're hungry, they're excited. We're more of a family-oriented team, and when you have those elements on the squad, I feel like you're just destined for greatness because everyone is supportive and encouraging.
Valentine's Day is this weekend, and Alexis will be helping us out with some last-minute gift ideas for your loved ones.
Hey guys, it's Alexis, back with another video about some Valentine's Day gift ideas. I'm going to list 3 today, from the least expensive to the most expensive, but keeping everything under $40 so it's affordable for everyone. The first gift idea is just some basic candy that you can get at the dollar store, Five Below, CVS, any of your significant other or special person in your life, anyone's favorite. Then I also recommend flowers with a pairing of cards. That's always a classic, a little bit more expensive than the candy, but always a winning gift. The last gift is the most expensive, but always a safe gift for a special lady in your life. It would be jewelry. It could be from a birthstone or a butterfly, ladybug. However, if you don't happen to have a special lady in your life, always give some love to the pets. They will always appreciate it. I hope everyone has a safe and happy Valentine's Day.
As usual, Chris and Dom had the weather forecast for this week.
The weather forecast for Saturday is going to be a high of 30 and a low of 20. The weather forecast for Sunday is going to be a high of 37 and a low of 25. For Monday, it's going to be a high of 32 and a low of 26. Tuesday is going to be a high of 32 and a low of 22. Wednesday is going to be a high of 33 with a low of 23 degrees. And Thursday is going to be a high of 36 with a low of 33 degrees.
Being cozy on the couch is one of the best feelings. And up next, Rebecca will be giving us a guide to having the perfect movie night in.
Need help finding a movie, TV show, or short film to watch while stuck inside with the snow this weekend? Well, here's a few recommendations.
To start off, you can find WandaVision on Disney+. This show resembles the style of the sitcom I Love Lucy. Wanda and Vision are the main characters of the show. The two are married and live in a suburban home. The couple continuously works to try and blend in and hide from society that they have superpowers. Also on Disney+, you can find the new movie Soul. This movie starts with Joe. He lives a simple life as a middle school music teacher. All his life, he is soul-searching to become a professional musician. Once he gets his chance, he becomes trapped in a land between Earth and the afterlife. This is just the beginning to his journey towards finding who he truly is. This is my personal favorite short film on Disney+, starring a ball of yarn named Pearl. She begins working a new position at a startup company. When looking around, Pearl notices it's primarily run by males. These men are a tight-knit group and do not seem willing to get to know Pearl. She tries to fit in with the others. After time, she realizes, is it worth it to lose sight of who she is just to be accepted? On Netflix, you can find the movie 17 Again, starring Matthew Perry and Zac Efron. They both acted in the role as Mike O'Donnell. Mike and his wife are going through a divorce. His kids do not care about him, and he sees no improvement for himself at work. Mike falls off a bridge and mysteriously goes back in time to when he was 17 to try and fix the past. When going back in time, he realizes is fixing the past the only way to fix the present? My personal favorite on Netflix is The Florida Project. It takes place right outside of Disney World and is covering the lives of children and their parental figures in a motel called the Magic Castle. The main character is Mooney and her 2 best friends. The children go on all sorts of adventures. Throughout the film, audiences see the innocence of the children and how the adults try to preserve it. One of my favorite movies that is also on Netflix is Perks of Being a Wallflower. The main character, Charlie, is an outcast at school, or as the movie calls it, a wallflower. He watches life from the sidelines, and then later befriends two upperclassmen who teach Charlie how to live life and enjoy it to the fullest. The two try to introduce Charlie to the real world, but his eerie past comes back to haunt him.
Well, that concludes my recommendations, and you could stream these anytime on Netflix or Disney+.
Thursday, February 4th, Winter Track had an online meeting regarding their season. Talia Hansen has some reminders and main points from that meeting.
The 2021 winter track season has just begun. There are some new protocols due to the current pandemic. Unfortunately, there will be no big or inter-squad meets. You must fill in a daily COVID check-in form. Please fill this out 30 minutes before practice. Practice will start around 2:30 or 3 o'clock, and they will last about 2 hours long. Please go to the trainer each day before practice for temperature checks. There will be no weight room this year. All practices will be held outside. And be sure to check Remind and Google Classroom for any updates.
Lastly, we have Taylor cooking in the kitchen for us.
Hi, welcome back to Cooking Up with Tay. Today is Super Bowl Sunday, which is perfect, so I'm going to show you guys how to make a sheet pan loaded nachos.
Okay, for this you need 3 cups of tortilla chips, 1.5 cups of cheeses of your choosing, 1 diced red onion, and 2 jalapenos chopped, 1 can of corn and black beans, and ground beef. In a bowl, mix together the corn, black beans, onions, and jalapenos. Next, grab a pan, put some aluminum foil, and spray it. Next, pour your chips on top of the foil. Then your cheese, only half of it though. Then the corn mixture. Now preheat your oven to 400 and put the beef and the other half of the cheeses on top of the chips.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Once out of the oven, you can choose any salsa or guacamole of your choosing to dip this in.
That's all we have for you guys this week. Thank you guys for tuning in.
We'll see you all next time on A-Town Live. Bye!